Today in America, dogs are abused. They are thrown aside. They are put down. But dogs matter. These are the future of our animal civilization. These will be the pioneers into the future generation. They are thrown off the couch. Why are they thrown off the couch? Because they quote-unquote smell bad. Well, if they do, it's just their natural smell. You wouldn't throw a human off because he quote-unquote smelled bad. But these dogs, their faces cry out to you for help. Will you give them a hero? Will you give them something to hope for? Will you give them a home? Will you give them freedom? Dogs in America have no freedom. They have no freedom. They are torn. They are thrown down on the ground. They are abused. They are made to walk on a leash, which it wraps around their neck and slowly strangles them. And you say, it's just what everyone does. Everyone jumped off a bridge. Would you do it? Now my argument today, folks, is that dogs should be able to vote. Okay, well, you may laugh at this at first. You realize that we just elected Mr. Trump as our next president. Now, if the dogs had voted, we have taken a poll here from the Wall Associates law firm in New York, and they say that the recent poll says that the dogs would have voted tremendously for Gary Johnson. Maybe not the proper candidate, but a more sane candidate than Mr. Trump. And the other 25%, we don't really know who they voted for. They were very unresponsive. They may or may not have been asleep. And we don't want to wake these dogs because they're being wrenched away from their rest period. So they would have elected a voter. Also, these dogs have needs just like me and you do. You think, well, dogs don't have a conscience. They do! If we evolved 3 trillion years ago, then how are they any different from us? They have just as many rights as us. Should protect the dogs. Every dog is allowed the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we're not giving them that by not allowing them to vote. We are treating these dogs like dirt. Like non-citizens. They should be. They were born in America. They should be citizens. They should be allowed to vote. And they will pick the ones. In this election, at least, they would have picked the one who would have been the best. However, there is the argument that dogs don't really know who they're voting for. These dogs matter. These dogs need a home. And while they may not be able, according to us, to know who they're voting for, they know who their master is. They instinctually are given, ingrained in their minds, before the foundation of the earth, that they instinctually know the righteous candidate. And now you may be laughing at me, but it's true. These dogs know who to attack when someone comes in the house. These dogs know where to go and where not to go. These dogs know to sit and where not to sit. How would you be the one to say these dogs don't know who to vote for and who not to vote for? Now, this may seem like a silly argument, but I propose the people of the United States of America, to Congress, to Mr. Trump, to Mr. Pence, to the Illuminati themselves who run the world, I ask you, what have you against dogs? And if you would like to support the cause to make dogs vote, go to www.dogvote.com. Dogs are people too. Thank you.